Heading back into the throne world? Gonna hope Savathun left some tips about beating Xivu you can peek at. Because from where I'm sitting, Eris doesn't have a clue. I don't think you realize how lost you'd be without Savathun's plan. Even dead, she's smarter than you. She had it all figured out years ago. Take the Traveler, seal it away, keep it hidden from the witness, clean and easy. But there's nothing you Guardians hate more than a plan you're not the center of. So you stormed the gates. Liberated your darling Traveler, and put it exactly where the witness knew you would. And now, here we are, with everything pretty much ruined. So go ahead, keep trying to outsmart Savathun, when she's just trying to undo all the damage you've done. The Traveler didn't make a mistake when it chose the Hive. It was fixing the mistake it made when it chose you.
Umaru hacks the hollow projector with a spiteful screed. I don't think you realize how lost you'd be without Savathun's plans, he says. Even dead, she's smarter than you. She had it all figured out years ago, he explains. Take the Traveler, seal it away, keep it hidden from the witness. But you stormed the gates, liberated your darling Traveler, and put it exactly where the witness knew you'd be. Umaru speaks with utter conviction. You can hear the disdain in his voice. The Traveler didn't make a mistake when it chose the Hive. He snarls. It was fixing the mistake it made when it chose you. Ooh, he's bitter.
Welcome back, Sloan.
It's good to be back. But from Asa's impressions, I guess this isn't a social call.
Unfortunately not. What do you know about Eris's plan?
Only that she and Asa are bound by some kind of hive ritual. I was against it, but like Asa said, sometimes we have to become our enemies to defeat them.
That's exactly what concerns me. Sloan, I need to speak with her.
No. Asa's done enough for the Vanguard. She's barely recovered from... I will speak. Bound by covenant. Tithes held between... a current...
You're helping Eris contain the energy from the tithes.
Eroding. Hollowing. Release in time. Or remain bound. Without end.
If the ritual goes on for too long, Eris will be trapped as a hive.
And Asa will be corrupted. Twisted into... something horrible. Ikora, I'll tear the tower to the ground before I let anything happen to her.
It won't come to that, Sloan. I promise.
So now there's a time limit. So at current moment, Eris is doing everything that she can to avoid being corrupted by it, but there comes a point where this becomes an inevitability. And so from there, now it goes from making sure that we do this easy to where she can withstand it, to now making sure we do it quickly so she doesn't become overwhelmed by it.
Guardian, I have been taking time to reflect on Ikora's conversation with Sloan and Asa. I knew there would be torment in embracing the Hive and the poisonous squall of their violence. I thought myself prepared for it. I have lived long in shadow, and the shrieking horrors of the Hive would provide solace from my quotidian dreams. When I named the worms, I evoked only their resonance, but Asa responded. She is a willing and vital catalyst to empower my morph, but her pain is real and immense. My aim in this grotesque conversion was to shoulder the risk myself. But feeding from Asa's suffering, that is a line I did not think I would cross. Guardian, keep by my side so that we may soon leave these deeds behind us. I refuse to become something I am not. The worm gods extract their sustenance from between what is and what might be, between the actual and the possible. When the Hive made their ill-fated pact with these worms, they gained immortality and the power to make of the world as they willed. Few beings in this universe derive their power this way. The Queen of the Reef believes it is the same method as the Ahamkara.
The Wish Dragons were too dangerous to exist.
So is Xivu Arath. My connection to Asa is regrettable. But this was the only path towards my goal. I invoked the worms, and she answered.
And did you know that this would happen?
It was possible. As all things are possible with this kind of power. This bond has not been attempted since the worm gods made their bargain with Witness. Asa may have rejected it then, but the desire to overpower the universe with one's will is woven into her being. She is not beholden to it, not addicted or enslaved. The deep is not her nature. But I have tangled myself within this desire through the use of the staff's larva. Now I possess her power.
This could kill both of you.
That risk is ours to take.
So, I really think that this is really the fruit that we sown in Shadowkeep. I really feel like the work that we did in Shadowkeep really amounts to this moment right here, because we were able to help Eris get through the trouble and turmoil that was the ghosts of her past, and now because of that she is stalwart and resolute in her determination to not succumb to the powers of the Hive. And I feel like it's because of that that we are now able to... I trust her. I don't think anything's going to happen. I think she's going to be able to willingly let go of this. And I think that's because of the work that we did with her in Shadowkeep and saving her from the ghosts of her past. Alright, let's see what all we can at least get started.
Guardian, I just finished briefing the Hidden. My reports on Eris's connection to the proto-worm Asa did not land well. There are concerns I cannot dismiss, because I carry them as well. The actions of the Witness will have far-reaching and dire consequences. But so would allowing Eris to be consumed by the Hive. She is studying the Hive from the inside, and the tithes grant her insight, as well as strength. She may yet discover a way to defeat Xivu Arath. Eris has always been determined. Now she has incredible power to match. I trust her to guide us through this. But I fear she may not know when to stop, or even want to. The only thing we can offer her now is support. That is why I need you at her side. Continue your tithes, Guardian, for without them, we are lost.
Ikora seems distracted by the report she has delivered about Eris's communion with Asha. There are concerns I cannot dismiss because I carry them as well. She considers the possible high price of Eris's actions. The actions of the Witness will have far-reaching and dire consequences, but so would allowing Eris to be consumed by the Hive. Though Ikora has confidence in the ability of her old friend, a terrible doubt tinges on the edges of her words. Eris has always been determined, she says. Now she has incredible power to match. I trust her to guide us through this, but I fear she may not know when to stop. Or even want to. Pardon me, I'm sorry. Or even want to. The only thing we can offer her now is support, she says firmly. That is why I need you at her side.
I've got something for you. Savathun said if you ever got this far, I should play back one of her predictions. Not that you deserve it, but she's almost rooting for you.
My realm holds secrets within secrets. If they're able to use their light and dark to peel away the illusions, then they've been paying attention. Power corrupts, of course. And when those fuss-budget guardians get all twisted up in deep magics and hive rituals, that's when things really start to get weird. I can't wait to see what they're capable of.
So, there you go. A little pat on the head from Savathun. I know you Vanguard types thrive on positive reinforcement. Me? I figure Xivu's gonna squish Eris like a greasy little bug. Then we're all doomed, of course. But at least it'll be fun to watch.
Imaru appears on the holoprojector again, this time with a singularly unusual recording to share. Savathun said if you ever got this far, I should play back one of her predictions, he says, and you could swear his voice is soured by envy. She's almost rooting for ya. The recording has Savathun predicting that the Guardians will use light and dark to peel back the illusions in her throne world and discover the deep truths hiding beneath. That's when things really start to get weird, she says with a grin. I can't wait to see what they're capable of. Imaru stops the recording. There you go. A little pat on the head from Savathun, he spits. I know you Vanguard types thrive on positive reinforcement. He grumbles about Eris' inevitable failure and then ends the transmission.
Guardian, by your incursions into Savathun's spire, the Witch Queen's experimentation is revealed, and her secrets lie open to us.
Your progress is impressive. Hive magic intertwined with the light. You master it with each breach of the spire. But don't lose sight of our goal. Xivu Arath is still our greatest threat, and tithing to Eris has its limits.
We have not yet reached them. You frighten the Hive. Again and again you show them that their understanding is incomplete. You have heard me utter their invocation, Ayat. It means that which is said must be so. It is a conclusion. A halmos that marks the preceding argument as demonstrated true.
Think of it as a mathematical proof.
You are the logic that demonstrates it, and we are the truth it infers. Ayat.
She can't keep doing this. Sooner or later, it will end. Remember, you're in control of when it does.
It'll end at the end of the season. Claim a gift of cunning minor arcana from the Lectern of Divination to unlock and enter the Imbaru engine.
We have discovered a vast chamber above the Witch Queen's oubliette. Undoubtedly, it guards one of Savathun's secrets. Uncover it.
Oh my god, Chibi ran into this by mistake.
That's hilarious.
One of his players that he was playing with, like, did the Oh, what's that sparrow that you get from like the kiosk?
Always on time?
Like, yes. Use that to get all the way up there.
That is hilarious.
It's so funny. Oh.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Get out!
We need no permission. The spire is open to us, and we will go where we please.
You don't even know what's in here.
An engine to generate Imbaru. Savathun's reinterpretation of her brother's logic.
Exercise caution, Guardian. This vault was designed to confuse you. Conquer it.
What if everyone's like, oh no, Savathun's gonna become, or Eris is gonna become the Witch Queen, and what if at the end instead she becomes the Taken Queen?
Oh shit, yes. Also, look at above us.
Oh
This
my
is
god.
Insane. I love it.
Begin the tests.
This is like prophecy, kind of? It gives me prophecy vibes. What? Objective complete.
Down.
Okay, sending.
It was star. There was a symbol underneath the chest that was a star.
Okay. Oh, the star? Okay.
This is also the star. Oh, I bet you it did the same thing the other ones were doing. I bet you it's this one right here. I bet you they were crisscrossed.
Oh my god.
There it goes.
Imbaru is a complicated thesis. More so than sword logic.
Alright.
Instead of killing, Savathun used her cunning to feed her worm.
Every time the Witch Queen outpaced our understanding, she gained power. Every falsehood, fiction, rumor, and misplaced theory gave Savathun her tribute.
Even in death, she seeks to outwit us. And she's failed once again.
Oh. A rushed and spidery script marks a dog-eared page. Guardian, you have seen the intricacies of the Imbaru engine firsthand. As I explained, it is a grand mechanism to generate tribute for Savathun as the altars of summoning are below. Cunning was her nature, as her worm compelled her to confuse. These tests will yield reward at great risk. Triumph over them, if you are willing. We have uncovered the Witch Queen's secrets, and we will do so again. Truth in action. Eris Morn. I want to start signing my emails with some cool shit like that.
Do it.
You glowbugs are awfully trusting. I'm not too comfortable giving all this juice to your kooky little witch. The exo-stranger warned you that Eris would be corrupted by power and turn into a tyrant. Said she's gonna rule us all. Even Savathun.
In Elsie's timeline, Eris was corrupted by stasis in the darkness. But here, Guardians wield both safely. We've proven that they can be used for good.
For your little parlor trick, sure. But this is Hive magic you're playing with. You're really gonna hand Eris godlike power and just hope she keeps it together? After you was specifically warned not to? The hubris!
Elsie said that Eris succumbed to despair, pushed over the edge by her nightmares. But the Eris I know has been tested countless times and never once faltered. Instead of being overwhelmed by her nightmares, she conquered them. Besides, our Eris has an even greater advantage. She has her friends protecting her, and that's a force strong enough to alter any time.